this is Naturally Mia and welcome back to the YouTube video. If you're new, then hi, welcome. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be my freshman experience and advice that I would give a freshman if someone were coming into college. Yeah, so if you like my vibe and you already like where this video is going, then don't forget to hit the big thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, to hit post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video and you won't miss a single video. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so for those who don't know me and this is your first time watching a video that I've ever done, my name is Mia and I attend the Alabama State University and my major is elementary education. And right now I am almost done with my freshman year. I have one more exam to do and I'm done, out, over and out actually. So I just want to talk about my freshman experience and give advice to college freshmen or people that are coming into college, like freshmen that are coming into college, or just anyone really. You can take this advice whatever, but yeah, that's a little intro of me. First thing that I want to talk about are the roommates situation, roommates/suitemates. So my roommates and suitemates are really great, they're lovely, but some people don't get blessed with that opportunity to have great roommates and suitemates. But going into the whole roommate thing, you need to know a few things. So you need to remember that not everyone grew up the way that you did. So say you grew up I don't know, cleaning the bathroom every day. Some people will clean the bathroom like once every week, or some people grew up cleaning it once every 2 days or so. You have to be able to compromise and understand that not everyone grew up the way that you did. So not everyone came from what you came from. So like that also goes with what people eat, how people eat, their side of the room, how it's gonna look. So like y'all's room doesn't have to match colors for it to look cute. Like your side can be cute and their side can be cute, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't have to coordinate. So y'all, because y'all are two different people, their aesthetic and your aesthetic may not be the same, and that's okay. I mean, that's cool. My side of the room was green and my roommate's side of the room was pink, and it still looked nice. So just remember that y'all grew up differently. So the way that they do things are going to be different than the way that you do things, and y'all just have to find a compromise. And also another thing that I think would be great to take into consideration is remember that it's not just your room, okay? Y'all are sharing it. So say for instance, you like to have your friends over late at night. Like say it's 12 a.m. and you have friends in your room and you like to be, you know, with your friends like that, but you know that your roommate is asleep and your roommate has at 8 a.m. but you're just in the room with your friends at 12 a.m. being loud. You just have to be considerate and remember that it's not just your room, it's also other people in that room as well. And that also goes with cleaning up behind yourself and all that stuff, because you can avoid all those problems if you remember this is not just your room, this is a shared space. So don't leave your, you know, your hygienic products everywhere where people can see it, or, you know, yeah, just remember that. Also, I know a lot of people can be scared with the whole roommate thing, and don't be scared. Like whoever God places you with is for a reason, and it's either a lesson or a blessing. At the end of the day, y'all are just sharing a room together. Y'all don't have to be the best of friends, y'all don't have to be best buds. Just be cordial and be able to have conversations with them and get things done without it becoming hostile. You don't want to get hostile with someone that you live with. So if you're a freshman and you're coming out of high school, an 8 a.m. in college and an 8 a.m. in high school are two different things, okay? So yes, I know you're like, man, I've been getting up all these years, gotta go be at school at 7:45 so I can get at 8 a.m. Don't do it. Like you could stay up all night doing homework, partying, whatever, and then you have to turn around and not get up at 8 o'clock. You have to turn around and be at your class at 8 o'clock. Some of your classes might be 10 minutes away. Some of your classes might be 15 minutes away, depending on how big your campus is. I know the furthest class that I have to walk to is 10 minutes away from my dorm. But like, that's a long walk. So you have to get up in enough time to be in the class at 8. And then sometimes, like here, they count attendance as a grade. So if you're late, that docks points from your grade. And by, like, I mean, it means it makes a big difference, because my grade, one time I got docked absent one time and I got it fixed obviously, but it took my grade from a 95 to an 87, so it's really big difference with that. So yeah, I would say the earliest class, I say it's early but really it's not, but the earliest class that I've ever had to take was a 9:45, and that took everything out of me to get up out of the bed. So yeah, please don't take 8 a.m.s. If you can choose what classes you want to take. I know first semester you can't, but don't take an 8 a.m. please. Also, wait, I was supposed to be talking about my college experience. So I think I would rate my overall college experience for my freshman year in total, probably about maybe a 6 out of 10. 6.5 maybe. So let's start first semester. Let's talk. So August, we moved in, and I felt like before I even came to this college that I wouldn't find anyone else like me, like, you know, I wouldn't find a friend, right? That's what I'm looking for. I was introverted, very shy, didn't speak to people unless you spoke to me. Like, I would walk past you and, you know, but I never really spoke to people for real. I didn't go to any of the parties during welcome week, which I want to change that sophomore year. I do want to go to a headphone party, but that's it, because I love the line dances. But yeah, so I was very to myself, you know what I'm saying? And that didn't work out very well for me. First semester was very dreadful. I didn't really like it. I wanted to go home. I went home every weekend, actually, matter of fact. I just didn't like it here, and I was like, I made a mistake. I don't understand why I'm here. And the only thing that I was really looking forward to every day was my education courses, because I love those, because I'm an elementary education major. So I extremely love those classes, especially my EDU 300 class with Mr. Reed. Wonderful, love this class. But yeah, so first semester, terrible. Second semester, I got more involved on campus, because first semester you can't really be involved on campus as a freshman because nothing's really open until the spring. So I got into Strata, I got into Collegiate 100, I got into NSLS. I started being more active in the honors program because we took a geography class. Okay, so here at Alabama State, you have to take a certain amount of classes in the honors program, and geography is one of them. We had to take our geo course or whatever, but I'm gonna get into academics later. But we had to take that course, and that's where I really started to get more involved in the honors program, because I want to see things change. Instead of complaining about stuff, I just wanted to make it happen, be the game changer. I also joined Ladies of Distinction in Education, which I'm a charter member, so making history. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. And now, like, my schedule is boom 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 boom. Like, I have something, if I don't have something to do, I'm doing YouTube. If I don't do YouTube, I'm doing a club thing, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. Oh, and we also, I get to go to Washington, because with the honors program we got put into this group, and we came up with this thing called an 𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑. It's like a project, and we get to go to Washington and present it in front of people and all that stuff. So I have to do that this week actually. So yeah, I'm always on the move now, and I feel like just because I'm always on the move, like go 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 go, I really forget about the fact that I don't have any friends, or like all of that other stuff. It distracts my mind. Like, if I'm really sitting down and I think about it, it's like, dang, everyone has friends with me, like but it doesn't really, I'm too busy to really sit and think about it, to be honest. Like, I have acquaintances, I can speak to people. It's just, I don't know, my definition of friend might be kind of different than other people's. So yeah, that's pretty much a summary of my freshman year, and now I'm going to break it down into parts. So roommate / living situation, love it. Love my roommate, she's really great. And I really don't think, if it wasn't for our rooming assignments, I don't think I ever would have really met her or like spoke to her, because like I said before, I'm very introverted, so I didn't go anywhere. Yeah, but it ended up being really great. I was blessed with a wonderful experience with the whole living situation. And with I lived in Bessie Estelle, so it's like two people bathroom, so like 4 people shared a bathroom. And sometimes it would be a little struggle when I had my my 9:45 class. Like, sometimes our class times a conflict, so there's 2 people that are trying to get into the bathroom at the same time, but that would be the only problem, really. Just gotta get up early. But everything else was pretty smooth sailing. Okay, academics. So when I was in high school, I held myself to a really high standard. I did not take a B for an answer, except for one time. I had an 89.4, but we're not gonna get to that. I digress. Anyways, so coming here, I held myself to the same standard. If I could help it, I was going to get all A's when I graduate, like. But so first semester I got a 4.0. I had public speaking, EDU 300, EDU 100, English something else, I can't remember. But yeah, 4.0 done, over and out. Those classes were, I had orientation. Those classes were, I will admit, a little easier, because it's your first semester in college, so they give you, like, you know, easy orientation. Public speaking was so easy. Like, those easy courses like that. So second semester, I'm taking more of my major courses, and I'm also taking the geography class I was told you about. I'm taking pre-cal and American government because I took AP Gov in high school, but the credit didn't transfer over. I made a 4. The credit didn't transfer over, so I had to take American government again. And I was like, what year better to take it than now, because it's still in my brain, because I just took AP Gov and took the test like last year. Those classes were a little more challenging, but I still pushed myself and kept going. And so far, I don't really know how it's going to end up, but so far in most of my classes I have an A. I'm trying to be less harsh on myself, because this is also ties into the advice of a freshman who's coming, that high school and college are 2 different ball games. So like what you used to do in high school, those classes were super easy. You didn't have parties that you had to balance, clubs that you had to balance, and it's clubs on top of college work. And then going to different places, like I went to Washington, I went to an honors conference, and I had to miss class. So when you miss class, they don't like catch you up on what they talked about. It's just you have to catch up on your own. And if you're not in class, or you don't have a friend in that class that can tell you the notes that was given, they don't give them to you. They don't give you nothing on Canvas. They don't email you nothing. You're on your own having to learn that lesson. I missed 3 lessons in my American government class, and that's the one that's really on the fence right now. So just give yourself some grace. That's what I'm trying to tell myself too. Give myself some grace, because B's still get degrees. That's what I say. All right, so the honors program. Okay, so I am an honors student, presidential scholar here at Alabama State University, and I'm in the W.B. Du Bois honors program. And I just started getting more active in this semester, and so far we've went to Lowndes County. I'm gonna put some pictures here. We went to Lowndes County for like to mentor the students or whatever. And then we went to, we had our honors conference where I spoke about my poster. I had a poster about the education disparities in the Black Belt region, which correlate to the success in African Americans in adulthood compared to their counterparts who were not in the Black Belt schools. Yeah, and I won second place in my competition about that. And it's something I'm really passionate about. You know, it's different if you get all the tools and you don't succeed, rather than not getting all the tools so you don't succeed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's something that's really passionate to me. Equal education. Then if you don't get it, it's on you. And then we went to Washington, D.C. I made a vlog about it on here, and it was extremely fun. And I started to come up with some fundraisers for the honors program. I came up with game night for last year because I want this to be more of a community thing, and I want us to be able to have funds to do what we want. So if you get to know Dr. Allegan, he's a really nice guy, and I just really love all the people in the honors program. It's just really great. It's like a little community, really. And right now, the thing that I'm working on is trying to get a meet and greet for the freshmen that are coming in the next semester, well, freshmen slash new people into the program, for them to like come and mingle and like know this is the requirements. You have to take this class, this class, this class. You have to keep up this GPA. This is what we're gonna do for the school year. Because I'm starting to think of some fundraisers and different like game nights and different bonding ideas and events so that we can be active. Yeah. I really love it. It's great. Honors program is a 10 out of 10. So if you're applying to Alabama State and you're thinking if you want to be in the honors program or not, like, depending on when you see that, I might still be in it. So I got a good 3 more years left of me. So yeah. Social life. So as I said before, I'm an introvert. Well, I'm an ambivert. I'm an ambivert. So I am like I'm introverted until you get to know me, then I'm extroverted. Pretty much. So like people who already know me will think I'm an extrovert and I'm crazy, but people who don't think I don't talk at all. So that has come to bite me in the behind when I'm in college, because a lot of the times you have to put yourself out there and speak to people, and I just don't. Or like I'll speak to you and then I'll just not get back with you, and vice versa, so they don't get back with me, so then I end up forgetting. But I think that when the time is right, God is going to lead friends towards me anyway. So as long as I just keep putting myself out there and keep putting myself in situations to make friends, then they'll be made. I feel like, though, don't come to college and be like, God, please bless me with friends, and then not walk out the door and stay in your dorm all the time and not join organizations. God is not a genie. You have to take some actions. You have to take some steps. You have to get outside of your room. You have to join some organizations that are going towards your major. You have to get out there and put yourself out there to make friends. and to form things, because in Ladies of Distinction in Education we have this like sisterhood bond that we're forming with each other because we're in this organization together. You're never going to experience something like that if you don't put yourself out there. It might be scary, you might be scared of rejection, that's what the therapist told me, but but you still have to put yourself out there, because like the worst thing that people can say is no, and if they say no, they're lost. But yeah, so that's how my social life is. I have none. I talk to my mother, she's my bestie, and my boyfriend, and my dad and my brother. Yep. Okay, so advice. I think really just to sum it all up in one bubble, communication is key. Okay, that leads to everything else. Communication with your roommate, communication with your professors, communication with your RA, communication with your different clubs. Communication is something you really need. And also something that I wish that someone would have told me as a freshman is don't expect your freshman year to look like how everyone on YouTube makes their freshman year look. The way that people edit their YouTube videos and everything, now that I got into this whole thing, they edit out the boring stuff. The days that I don't do anything, I don't record. So like, you're not constantly doing everything every day. That's just how they make it look. It's like when you see High School Musical and you expect high school to be like that, and it's not. This is. So like your path of life is different than everyone else's path of life. So don't compare your life to others, and God has a different plan for everybody. So you may not get what other people get, and they're not gonna get what you're gonna get. But whatever God has for you is for you, and it's gonna get to you. So you don't have to go out chasing for it either. Yeah, and always put God first in everything you do. So that's the end of the video, and if you like this video and you want to see more, then don't forget to hit the big thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, to hit post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video and you won't miss a single video. Okay, bye.